welcome back. I'm about to speak with the General Manager for the Sabah Tourism Board, Suzaini Sandin Ghani, to get her insights into the future of Sabah as a tourism destination, as well as the future of business tourism in the state. Okay, thank you, Ms. Suzaini, for talking to us today.
No problem.
Now, so off the bat, to start off, can you tell our viewers a little bit about your background?
Right. Good afternoon, and it's nice to see you in Langkawi. Well, my background, I was a hotelier for over 30 years, and I joined Sabah Tourism Board 2 years ago as a Deputy General Manager. And after that, early this year, I have take up the position as General Manager. As you know, the focus is very much to do marketing promotion and to facilitate tourism industry in Sabah. So with my background, it certainly has helped Sabah tourism to bring up to the next level. Yes.
Okay, so now if you were to pitch Sabah as the ultimate tourism destination, so what are the unique selling points that you would want to highlight?
Our unique selling point that we are proud of, I would say, is our people, okay, our culture, our heritage, as well as we are ecotourism destination, whereas we have the wildlife, the rainforest, beach and island. So we are blessed. In fact, in the whole of Malaysia, we are one destination that has it all. So you can come for beach and island excursion. At the same time, you will get to see the wildlife really very near to your heart. So, and it's good because the whole of Sabah has different offerings. So wildlife is definitely one of the advantage that we still have, and we have protected the rainforest. So hence, it's a good excursion for those who like hiking and bird watching. And for those who like diving, of course, we have more than 50 islands along Sabah that you can go for snorkeling and diving. Yeah. When it comes to people, we are blessed as well because we have more than 30 ethnic groups whole of Sabah. So that is alone is a rich in culture. And other than that, we will then introduce our culinary experience and our activities within the district or areas of Sabah.
Right. So now, what are the target demographics that you are aiming for this year?
Okay, we are aiming for quality travelers that will be niche market, as well as business events and the other leisure market for other parts of Sabah. Coming back to niche market, we are now strong with North Asia market, as you are aware. So now it's time for us to look at the quality travelers from China, from Korea, from Japan, and from Taiwan. So the quality travelers would like to be not just staying in a 5-star, but really spend longer time, really discover Sabah, not just in West Coast, but East Coast as well. So for the niche market, we focus on birding, we focus on diving, golf, as well as we also look at the student groups and youth. This is becoming a very strong segment for us, purely because the youth from UK and Europe, or even the expat children from Southeast Asia, they will come to Sabah to look at how they can do marine conservation, how they can help the community, how they can actually give back to the community, focus on environmental, sustainable. So that alone is a good target market to focus on. And we want to continue to develop that more in Southeast Asia, purely because we have the direct connectivity. And most of the expat children in Bangkok, Singapore, Manila, Kuala Lumpur, or even in Jakarta, don't have to go far. They can just come to Sabah and they can experience something that they never experienced in a classroom. Right. The understanding of our rainforests, our culture, our wildlife, especially on the environment conservation part. I mean, that is something that Sabah is ready for.
Right. So now, how is the connectivity to the state? As we all know, like air travel is the only way,
Yeah.
it's close to the only way to
Yeah.
get to the island. So now,
Yeah.
what areas would you say need to be improved in terms of connectivity?
Okay. Need to be improved in terms of connectivity. I would say more from long haul destination. We are not yet successful, but we will pursue that to actually at least get direct flight from, say for example, Sydney to Kota Kinabalu direct. We want to have one from Melbourne. We also would like to have from Europe. I mean, doesn't have to be only London, but at least work with the Middle Eastern carriers to get into Kota Kinabalu, because Penang has already got Qatar Airways. So we are pursuing that to open up more long-haul destination into Sabah. At the same time, we also like Japan to come back. Japan at the moment, the connectivity is only twice a week. So out of Tokyo, and we want if we can get Osaka as well, because we used to have Tokyo and Osaka, and that was run by Malaysian Airlines, but we would like to pursue that back, because again that is again niche market, and Japanese are sophisticated travelers, and they also like to venture into culture and ecotourism. Yeah.
So now, what would you say are the ingredients needed to boost the business tourism for Sabah?
The need to boost business tourism. Okay, first we need the facilities. As you are aware, the government is building a convention center that is expected to be ready by late 2019 or beginning 2020. So with that definitely will say we are ready to get business events. We are already promoting it since last year, or even before that. We have been promoting business events, but it's going to the hotels. That will be a smaller number, 1,000 and below. But with the new convention center, we can get more than 1,000 capacity into our state. And business event, as everyone knows, is good contribution to the state economy, because everybody will benefit, not just the convention center, but the hotels, restaurants, you name it, the markets, everyone will gain the piece of business. And we see that Sarawak, Langkawi, as well as Penang already has their share, and we have the ingredients where Sabah as a destination is popular for its leisure offerings, and it suits with business offering, because after a delegate has come here for a conference or an exhibition, they can stay over and continue exploring Sabah.
So now, what legacy would you like to leave behind?
Oh no, I don't like this question.
What is your footprint that you like to leave on the state of Sabah?
Wow, that's a good question. I would like to, with my team, because I don't work alone. I'm successful now is due to what my team has helped me in the last 2 years, and they are great. They are a very passionate team, and very proud to have them. We would like to see more connectivity, of course, from Europe, Australia, and other North Asia market. And our legacy is we would like tourism to be from number 3 to perhaps number 2 or number 1 for the state economy. I think that's it's not impossible. It's possible, but it takes time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of understanding, not just from my tourism minister, but also from the state chief minister and federal government. Because without their foresight and without their support, it's not going to be an easy task for us to deliver. But we have the product. We just need to make sure we market it correctly.
Okay, so one final question. How do you see the Pata Travel Mart benefiting not just Sabah tourism, but tourism for the rest of Malaysia as well?
Well, it's always, Pata has always been a good travel show for not just Malaysia, but Asia Pacific destination. And in the past, it's always a very successful show, because you have quality buyers. Pata managed to get quality buyers, and it's a B2B session. So for us, B2B means you are closing deals, you are exploring new activities, new promotion, new way of partnership and things like that. So to have it in Malaysia is a good start. Langkawi is blessed to have them. But I believe this is not going to be the one and only. I'm sure in the next coming years, perhaps Sabah can host, or Sarawak can host, or Penang can host, because then the Pata buyers have an opportunity to see Malaysia in a different way.
Sabah has more to offer than just wildlife, nature and culture, but it is a state that requires sustainability. And with that, we conclude this edition of Capital News. I'm Trushna Patel.